Okay, I was last outside about 1 last night, and I checked all the animals before I went in. I didn't turn the security cameras on last night before I went to bed, but all of this was cleaned up. These were I was about to take and put into the garage because it's tools and cords and things like that. These were stacked up nice and neat. All this stuff was in a box, nice and neat. And this is the pile that I'd raked everything that needed to be raked up and cleaned up into. And when I came out, these were all pushed down in front of my door so that I couldn't even open the door. I had to work it, get all this stuff out of my way. All this stuff is barricading my door. This is the pile that I left because once I had enough, my back had enough, it had enough. This dog over here, she stays shaded. She's one of my most aggressive dogs. So she has to be kept away from not only the other dogs, but away from people. So at night, she's always put away. And during the day, when I'm not home, etc., she's in the kennel. Now, this is a 10-foot by 16-foot pen I'm standing inside of, which is her pen. And she's dead, needless to say, deceased. I believe poisoning, like several of our other animals. Over here is the bigger pen. I keep this in the lock so that the animals can't push this open. See how this is all the way moved away? I had this completely closed to where the younger dogs, Sola, the babies, couldn't get out. This was open. This was all moved out the way. And this is heavy. This is no lightweight stuff over here. Was open and moved, and the dogs were running around loose. Again, this was not the wind. There was no wind. This was not anybody but someone with opposable thumbs. Would you stop fussing? I'm trying to talk. Who did this. Again, the same jackass neighbors who have been harassing the entire time, who continually are harassing and bothering our animals. We had 2 of our other dogs killed about 3 weeks ago. A week prior to that, they tore down an entire 10-foot by 12-foot shed. It's just been nonstop abuse and destruction and vandalism to our property. They've already killed over 200 and something of our animals. And we're constantly reporting these incidents to the sheriff's department. There have been multiple times where we've seen witnesses. We've witnessed these people leaving our property when we were arriving back to after running errands and things like that, or in the night when we hear noises and come outside. So this is just documenting, again, another additional incident. We're already filing papers in court. Before we can get them filed, we got to keep on add more incidents because they're hellbound and determined to try to run us off our property. They will never have this property. And we're talking about the Hybels, the Allegres, the Wards, and the Johns. The Wards and the Johns are the ones who are actually trying to acquire the property. We've already been in court 5 times where they tried to file false documents to make it believe as though they owned the property and we didn't. They tried to have us evicted as if we were tenants on a property we own. We have all of our paperwork. It was all verified by attorneys prior to us purchasing it. And so all this foolishness and nonsense that they continually to do because they want to build some type of rodeo or whatever the hell they're trying to do on their property, and there's nowhere for them to expand except for on our property. I don't give a damn what they want. Whatever they desire to do or desire for property that they don't own and have no legal right or authority over, I don't care what they want. It's not going to happen.